Hello, fellow travelers. Welcome to a place where every corner tells a story, where the scent of spices mingles with the sea breeze, where ancient history lives alongside modern life. Today, we're embarking on a journey to the incredible country of Turkey. This isn't just a vacation spot, it's a destination that captures your heart. If you've ever dreamt of floating in a hot air balloon over a fairy tale landscape or sailing on waters so blue they seem unreal, this guide is for everyone who wants to discover the magic of Turkey's sun-drenched beaches, rich, layered culture. Turkey is a bridge between Europe and Asia, a crossroads of civilizations for thousands of years. Imagine walking in the footsteps of Roman emperors, Byzantine artists, Ottoman sultans. The culture here is a beautiful mosaic. East meets West. We'll dive into bustling bazaars, taste food, drink Turkish tea that tells a story, and meet the warm, hospitable people. Get ready to have your expectations wonderfully exceeded. 3 iconic regions await: Istanbul, Cappadocia, the Blue Lagoon. Each place offers a different slice of Turkey. Pack your sense of adventure and an open heart. We're going beyond tourist trails to find hidden gems and authentic experiences. Whether you're a history buff, a beach lover, a foodie, or an adventure seeker, Turkey has something for you. Let's begin our journey and uncover the wonders that await. It's time to fall in love with Turkey. Our first stop is the one and only Istanbul, a city of such epic scale and history it almost feels like its own country. Standing on the shores of the Bosphorus Strait, you can literally look from one continent, Europe, to another, Asia. This isn't just a geographical novelty, it's the very essence of the city's soul. For centuries, Istanbul, once known as Byzantium and then Constantinople, was the capital of mighty empires. You can feel that power and prestige in the air, in the grand domes that dominate the skyline, and in the bustling energy of its streets. This is a city that never fails to overwhelm and enchant in equal measure. The moment you arrive, you're swept up in a symphony of sights and sounds. The call to prayer echoes from countless minarets, blending with the clang of trams and the chatter of crowded cafes. The aroma of roasting chestnuts and freshly brewed Turkish tea wafts through the air, tempting you at every turn. Istanbul is a city for walkers, for those who love to get lost in a labyrinth of ancient alleyways and stumble upon hidden courtyards. Every street seems to lead to a new discovery, whether it's a tiny, centuries-old bookshop or a modern art gallery showcasing the city's creative pulse. One of the most essential Istanbul experiences is simply crossing the Bosphorus. As you glide across the water, you'll see historic wooden mansions, grand palaces like Dolmabahce, and the imposing Rumeli Fortress. The skyline unfolds before you, a breathtaking panorama of domes and minarets that has inspired artists and writers for generations. On the Asian side, you'll find a more laid-back, residential vibe in neighborhoods like Kadıköy and Moda. The true magic of Istanbul lies in its ability to balance its immense history with a vibrant, forward-looking energy. You can spend your morning marveling at a 1,500-year-old basilica and your afternoon sipping coffee in a trendy, minimalist cafe. The city's residents are a testament to this blend, proudly connected to their heritage while embracing global trends. They are the heart of Istanbul, known for their incredible hospitality and willingness to share their beloved city with visitors. This initial immersion into Istanbul is just the beginning. The city has so many layers, and we're about to peel back the first one. Now let's dive into the historical core of Istanbul, the Sultanahmet district. This is the postcard image of the city, where the greatest monuments of the Byzantine and Ottoman empires stand. The first site that will take your breath away is the Hagia Sophia. For over 1,000 years, it was the largest cathedral in the world. Walking inside, you can't help but feel small beneath its colossal dome. Light filtering through windows illuminates ancient Christian mosaics, and it also highlights grand Islamic calligraphy. It was a church, then a mosque, then a museum, and now a mosque again. Just across a beautiful fountain-filled square stands its architectural rival, the Sultan Ahmed Mosque. You'll find yourself surrounded by more than 20,000 hand-painted blue Iznik tiles. A short walk leads you to Topkapi Palace. For nearly 400 years, it was the residence and administrative HQ of the Ottoman sultans. See the incredible collection of royal treasures, including the famous Topkapi dagger. Don't miss the harem, a city within the palace. Finally, descend into the Basilica Cistern. In the far corner, look for two massive column bases carved with the head of Medusa, one upside down, one sideways. While Sultanahmet holds the historical treasures, the true living pulse of Istanbul is found in its other vibrant neighborhoods. Cross the Galata Bridge into Karaköy, now one of the city's trendiest hubs. Here, old hardware stores, chic cafes, art galleries, and designer boutiques. Look up, the iconic Galata Tower, panoramic city views. From Karaköy, historic funicular, or a steep, charming street to Istiklal Avenue, the heart of modern Istanbul. Istiklal teeming with people day and night. Meet, shop, feel the city's energy, get lost in the Grand Bazaar. Air scented with leather, spices, light glints on colorful lanterns, intricate silver tea sets. Find hand-woven carpets, ceramic bowls, Turkish delight, fine jewelry. Haggle, it's part of the tradition. Immerse in centuries-old commercial culture. A true taste of Istanbul's soul. Leaving the exhilarating chaos of Istanbul behind, our journey takes us to the heart of Anatolia, to a place that feels like it belongs on another planet, Cappadocia. The landscape here is absolutely surreal, shaped by millions of years of volcanic eruptions and erosion. The result is a region filled with whimsical rock formations known as fairy chimneys, tall cone-shaped spires with mushroom-like caps. The soft volcanic rock called tuff was easy to carve, which led ancient peoples to create one of the most unique living environments in the world. For thousands of years, people have carved their homes, churches, entire cities into these rock formations. During the early Christian era, this region became a refuge for those fleeing persecution, carving elaborate monasteries and chapels into the rock, decorating them with incredible frescoes. Exploring these cave dwellings gives you a profound sense of connection to the past. You can climb through tunnels, peek into ancient kitchens and wine cellars. It's a living museum on a grand scale. The best way to get a true sense of Cappadocia's magic is to stay in a cave hotel. Many of the ancient cave homes have been lovingly restored and converted into unique and often luxurious accommodations. Many have beautiful terraces where you can enjoy a delicious Turkish breakfast while looking out over the valleys dotted with fairy chimneys. The main towns in the region, like Göreme, Urgup, and Uchhisar, serve as excellent bases for exploration. No matter where you stay, you are never far from the breathtaking landscapes that make this region so famous. The single most iconic experience in Cappadocia is taking a hot air balloon ride at sunrise. Waking up before dawn, you'll join hundreds of other people with a shared sense of anticipation. Watching the massive balloons inflate in the pre-dawn light is a spectacle in itself. The feeling is one of pure, silent grace as you float upwards. As the sun peaks over the horizon, the sky fills with dozens, up to 150, colorful balloons rising together. The landscape below is bathed in soft golden light, revealing valleys and fairy chimneys. You'll drift silently over Görem's cave dwellings, soar above Pigeon Valley. The hour-long flight feels like a dream, serene and breathtaking. It is an absolute must-do. Back on the ground, visit the Göreme Open-Air Museum, rock-cut monasteries and cave churches, UNESCO World Heritage. Beyond the main sites, Cappadocia is a hiker's paradise. Trails wind through stunning valleys, reveal hidden cave churches, dovecotes, secret tunnels. Explore on horseback or rent an ATV. No matter how you explore, getting into the landscape reveals Cappadocia's raw beauty. After the historical depth of Istanbul and the otherworldly landscapes of Cappadocia, it's time to, relax and unwind on Turkey's magnificent southern coast. Known as the Turquoise coast or the Turkish Riviera, this stretch of the Mediterranean is honestly a paradise of stunning beauty. The name really says it all. The water here is a dazzling spectrum of blues, pale turquoise in the shallows, deep sapphire in the open sea. This crystal-clear water laps against a coastline of rugged cliffs, hidden coves, sandy beaches, and pine-forested hills. It's a place where the sea and mountains meet in perfect harmony. The best way to experience the soul of the Turquoise coast is by sea. One of the most popular activities here is taking a blue cruise on a traditional wooden boat called a gulet. These multi-day sailing trips are the ultimate way to relax and explore the coast's hidden gems. In the evenings, you'll anchor in a quiet cove where the crew prepares a delicious dinner of fresh, local ingredients. But the Turquoise coast is more than just beautiful beaches and clear water. This region was once the heart of the ancient civilization of Lycia, and its history is etched into the landscape. This blend of natural beauty and ancient history is what makes the coast so unique. The towns and villages dotted along the coast each have their own distinct character. The entire region is bound together by a relaxed Mediterranean atmosphere. Life here moves at a slower pace, centered around the sea and long, leisurely dinners at waterfront restaurants. Our exploration of the Turquoise coast begins in Fethiye, a bustling port city built around a beautiful natural harbor. Fethiye is a great base for exploring the western part of the coast, offering modern amenities and historical charm. The city has a lovely waterfront promenade, cafes, restaurants, a vibrant market, and the old town Paspatur. Paspatur's narrow streets are filled with shops selling souvenirs, spices, carpets. High above the town are Lycian rock tombs, including the Grand Tomb of Amyntas. A short drive or dolmus brings you to Oludenis, one of the world's most photographed beaches. The name means Dead Sea, calm, lagoon-like waters. The Blue Lagoon is a protected national park. The beach is a long arc of white sand and pebbles. Oludenis is a top paragliding destination. Try a tandem flight. Soar above the lagoon and take in aerial views of the Blue Lagoon coastline and mountains. From Oludenis, you can take a boat trip. Visit Butterfly Valley, a remote canyon reachable only by boat, home to hundreds of butterflies. Trips often call at other spots like St. Nicholas Island with Byzantine ruins. It's the perfect mix of relaxation, nature, and history. Continuing east along the stunning coastal road from Fethiye, you'll arrive in the enchanting town of Kos. Smaller and more bohemian than Fethiye, Kos has a charm that is impossible to resist. The town is built around a historic harbor and spills up the hillside with narrow, winding streets draped in vibrant bougainvillea flowers. These charming lanes are filled with lovely boutique hotels, artisan shops, fantastic restaurants, and a well-preserved Lycian sarcophagus in the middle of a street. Kos is a premier destination for scuba diving in Turkey. For snorkelers and swimmers, a boat trip to the sunken city of Kakova is an absolute must. The boat trip to Kakova usually includes a stop at the picturesque village of Semina, or Kalakoy, dominated by a medieval castle with breathtaking panoramic views. The entire coastline around Kos is dotted with incredible beaches and coves. Kaputas Beach, Patara Beach, protected turtle nesting, ancient ruins behind the sand. As our 12-minute journey through Turkey comes to a close, we've only just scratched the surface of what this incredible country has to offer. We've walked through the corridors of power in Istanbul's palaces, floated above the dreamlike landscape of Cappadocia, and sailed on the impossibly blue waters of the Turquoise coast. Each of these destinations offers a world of its own, a unique blend of history, culture, and natural beauty that captures the imagination and leaves a lasting impression. Turkey is a country that constantly surprises and delights, a place where ancient wonders feel alive and every meal feels like a celebration. From the vibrant energy of Istanbul, to the wonder of Cappadocia, to paradise on the Turquoise coast, these experiences combine to create a journey that is as diverse as it is unforgettable. The true heart of Turkey, however, is its people. You'll find that the Turkish hospitality, or misafirperverlik, is genuine and warm. From the shopkeeper in the Grand Bazaar to the family running a small pension on the coast, you will be welcomed with open arms. It is these personal connections that often become the most treasured memories of a trip. The food, the culture, the history, it's all brought to life by the wonderful people you meet along the way. So I encourage you to make Turkey your next adventure. Whether you have a week or a month, this country offers a journey that will fill your senses and touch your heart. Pack your bags, bring your curiosity, and get ready to create your own incredible memories in this land of wonders. Your Turkish adventure is waiting for you.